Now this is action. This is teamwork. Oh yeah, I so liked it much. First of all, don't forget to support Parsec if you haven't already. The Angry Anime Fan here to bring you chapter 165 of The Black Clover. So awesome. Now this is what I could call ultimate teamwork. As the Black Bull base rides off and the team still eats up, after all, Henry is beside them, so I think they have to eat even more than before. Luck senses Mana at a town where there are elves. The town name is a common region called Hikairu. Wait, where is it? What is it? Hikairu. Huh. That is not exactly a name I would suspect exists in the Black Clover universe. I mean, Jami was mentioned to come from a land that was very much like Japan, but this sounded a little bit, Japanese. Either way, the town is in shambles because of three powerful elves. One and all three of them, well, except I presume is a lady. All the other two are well known. Well known. We have met them before. One guy was that Earth guy, the one that who was he? Sorry. He's either that very loud, bombastic guy that Lux team fought against, or he is that guy that teamed up and tried to punish Asta's team. Maybe he's that guy. Either way, the other guy is of course that arrogant vice captain from Purple Orca that, tried to kill a defenseless old lady. The third one, I don't know. It looks like a lady, but I don't know if we saw her before. Either way, the town people have been trapped in rumble and in ice as the magic knights who fought, including one lady who looks a lot like a dude, unless it wasn't for the breast, mind you. They have, of course, been overwhelmed by the power of these power elves. But then they sense the Black Bull base coming. Of course, they don't take that seriously, as they only summon a wall. But here is where the action really starts, as the base actually breaks through a stone wall made by one of them. As Henry immediately switches to combat mode, or battle style what it calls, he tries to hit them both. And then the Black Bull really start to teamwork with Vanessa getting up the stones while Charmy summons Cotton to fish them out of the water and away from damage. While Grey, although I think a little bit unwillingly, I mean, well, she has a kind heart, but she is still blushing, so she's still very much shy. But she managed to convert ice into water and rock into sand. This makes me suggest that maybe her spell aren't always just like that. I mean, ice eventually becomes water and rock eventually becomes sand, so maybe it's a little bit more of a chemical-like convert or something. Either way, she saves the town people that way. Angered, the elves immediately begins their attack, as it's revealed the third elf has water magic. As they both do a powerful combination, none of their attacks hits the Black Bull base. Not even the ice attackers does. And the reason for that is thanks to Rouge. Now that Vanessa's magic power is back on, now she can fully utilize the power of fate. Many people did complain that Vanessa's power can be a story-breaking power, and I say just like one thing. Only in situations like this. Using Rouge take on a huge amount of magic. Thanks to Charmy's cooking, her magic is now full, and they're now in a base where all of the Black Bulls are. So as long as that happens, Black Bull really are completely invincible. It's the perfect way to use your fate powers. And so Henry is revealed that the Black Bull base even have cannons, or maybe he managed to create those. As Magna fires a fire, Luck a thunder, and Gordon a poison, which actually surprised me though, because I thought he said he was a little bit unsure of using poison on living beings. But either way, they managed to attack the elves and have the upper hand. With that, Henry is very glad that he is together with all the Black Bull fighting. And yes, this teamwork is just pure amazing. Finally hitting the rock bottom, the elves does a combination attack in hopes of taking all the townspeople. But that is cut short as they have one last cannon in their power, and that is an Asta cannon that fires straight up against the middle elf, which is the purple orca, and crushes him in the wall. Effectively, what I presume deactivating his curse, as he calls out that the Black Bulls are invincible. And yeah, that's what I agree. In situations like this, they were invincible. All the elves have enormous amount of magic, but combined but if you compare this to this kind of teamwork, it was nothing. The elves pride themselves of having bonds. People, this is true bonds. It was amazing. Truly an amazing action-oriented chapter. Did not regret it a single bit. The only question I have is, did Asta just purify all three elves in one attack? I mean, it looked like more he hit the one in the middle, and the other two was just knocked back by the shockwave. So it's not exactly known if they're purified yet, but I do hope that they do not stand on these elves too quickly, because they actually were pretty annoying. So it turns out that even that arrogant jerk-ass purple orca captain was an elf. Huh. Well, that didn't really surprise me that much, I think. I mean, he was an arrogant man, after all. Still, though, I wonder how is there a connection? I mean, we all know that some of the humans seems to be human reincarnations of the elves. At least that's what we presume. It's just that I wonder if there's something more to that, a connection, because there seems to be a lot of magic captains. Well, not all of them, but a lot of magic knights that are the elves, which is probably the reason why they were magic knights in the first place. They were so loved by mana, after all. Still, I wonder though how many are reincarnated there. A lot bunch, so to speak. So, who was that ground man? Was it the? I think it was the guy who teamed up with the other two in order to defeat Asta's team in the first round of battle tournament. I think that was him. But the third one, if that was a lady, who was she? I don't remember if we have seen her before. Either way, awesome teamwork. Forget ultimate despair. This was ultimate teamwork. Give me your thoughts if you have any.